Hello everyone, welcome to the another very important session. In this session today we will be discussing some of the very important points related to electronics preparation for your upcoming CSIR NET exam. So if you are still confused about your electronics preparation and you want to do the best preparation before the upcoming CSIR NET exam, this video can help you a lot in that case. Keep on watching the video till the end so that you will not miss any of the important points, and one by one we will be covering each and important thing here. So guys, in this video I will be providing you this information that how you can start your preparation for the electronics and how you can just proceed further and you can prepare each and every topic one by one. Whatever topic is most important and most expected one, we will be talking about that in this video today, and how you should take your preparation for all these topics. So I hope it will be helping you a lot, and guys, it's gonna be the easy subject, so you should try to cover up these topics. And if you have not prepared the subject till now, you are still having some time remaining before the exam, so you can cover up at least these topics which I will discuss, or I will be talking about them in this video today. So let's start the discussion, but before that, one important thing I would like to tell you, that if you think you want to get the guidance by the top educators, we are having on Unacademy Plus for your upcoming exam preparation. So in that case, you can take the Unacademy Plus subscription, and whenever you will proceed further to take the subscription, you can use and apply the referral code, which is Anjali A Live, as mentioned here on the screen, or Anjali Arora. Both are correct, but at a time you can just use one referral code, and just after applying the referral code you will get the 10% discount in the total Unacademy Plus subscription amount. Now, one more thing, we are having the Plus and the Iconic, both the subscriptions available on Unacademy Learning app. So depending on which subscription you want to take, you can select that and you can proceed further to take that subscription. If you will take the Unacademy Plus subscription, you will get these benefits. If you will be taking the Iconic subscription, you will get these benefits. And guys, whenever you will proceed further to take the subscription, you will get a place to write the referral code. So there you can write the referral code, which is Anjali A Live, as mentioned here on the screen. By using and by applying the referral code at the same time, you will be getting the discount, that is 10% discount in the total subscription amount. Now, one more thing here I would like to tell you, the new batches and the new courses keep on starting on Unacademy Plus almost every week. So even if you will be taking the subscription right now, you will be able to join and attend all these well structured and well planned courses, classes by the top educators. So it will help you a lot in your upcoming exam preparation. Now let's just start the discussion about this thing, that what are the topics you should cover up when you are starting your electronics preparation, or you want to prepare the important things for the electronic subject. So now let's start the discussion. Guys, normally when we are gonna start the preparation, we just look at the difficult topics, while there are many such topics which are quite easy and they are the most expected ones in the exam. So we will be starting with those topics. For example, the logic gates, because if you will start with this topic, in very less time you will be able to cover up the topic, and you will feel confident when you will find the questions in the previous years from the particular topic. So you can go for the logic gates first of all, and you just need to devote very less time for this topic because it's the basic one. We also had it in our 11th 12th standard, and now we are also having the information about the topic very well, so we don't need to spend too much time, but it is important, and as almost every time we get the questions from this topic. In the logic gate, sometimes they can even combine the question with the other topic. For example, it can be related to combinational circuit, it can be related to the other circuits too. They can ask you that the circuit will be working as, for example, comparator, the half adder, half subtractor, and all these things. And even sometimes they can ask you the question that if there is gonna be any such circuit given to you, for example, NAND gate. Okay, so in that case they can ask you that how many NAND gates are required to construct the another logic gate. So such type of questions based on the logic gates even are expected. Or they can ask you that what is the name for this particular gate, and they can give you the options, for example, the parity checker, the equality detector, and all this. So we should have the information about these points too when we are preparing the logic gates. Once you will cover up this part, now you can go for the another topic. You can go for the OPM topic here, because it's Again, having some of the things we need to keep in mind, and once we are getting familiar with those points, it will be easy for us to work on the different type of questions. So we can go for the OPEMP as well. Done. Now in the OPEMP part, what are the things you need to prepare? I would like to tell you something about that. Now in the OPEMP, as we all know, we are going to have the two input terminals. One is the positive one, another one is the negative one. Done. In this case, we can even have the feedback given to the OPEMP. In this case, what you have to do, so basically, if the feedback will be provided towards the negative input terminal, then we will say that it's gonna be amplified. Done. And if it will be provided towards the positive input terminal, then in that case, in some of the conditions, as per the criteria, if it will satisfy that, it can work as the oscillator. So depending on that, the identification of the circuit, that's very important. After that, we should have a good command on KVL and KCL. Normally, if we are just having such kind of junctions given to us, we need to apply the KCL there, and depending on the equations, whatever we are getting, if they are asking us to find something related to that, we can work on it. And even if the circuit is new to us, and we can in that case, even we can get the answer for such type of questions just by having the information about the functioning of the operational amplifier. Now let's talk about the next one. Same way like you can go for the operational amplifier, just keep on covering each and everything about the OPAMP, its feedback part, how to work on the circuit, like all that. If you will be covering, it will be easy for you to even solve or simplify any of the different kind of circuits related to OPAMP as well. Now let's go for the another one. After this, you can go for the combinational circuits as well as the sequential circuits. So both are important and easy to cover. There are just few conditions we need to cover up. If we will be covering them, if we know these conditions, it's going to be quite easy for us to just solve any such type of question related to combinational as well as sequential circuits. So don't miss these topics too. Okay, once you will be spending just some time to prepare these topics, it will be quite simple and easy for you as well. Now let's go for the another one. Most of the times we also get the questions based on transistor. So a transistor is something you have to go for this topic from the basics. So if you are not having the idea about the transistor, you can start from the basics. For example, we are going to have NPN and PNP transistor. So first of all, how to identify the circuits. For example, if you are having something like this given to you, so where we should have the direction of arrow, what are the three terminals of the transistor, we will have emitter, base, collector, and all of that. How the circuit will be given, PNP transistor, then how it will be given to you, what will be the direction of arrow. So all that should be clear to us, and once we know all these things, then we can proceed further for the circuit simplification part. Again, if we are having good command on KVL and KCL, we can work on such type of questions easily, and we can simplify the circuit too. So I hope it's getting clear to all of you guys, but in case if you will have any questions and any queries till now, you can ask that in the comment section. You can mention those points. I will try to answer those queries too. Now, after covering logic gates, operational amplifier, combinational and sequential circuits, and transistor part, now in the electronic section, you can go for some of the remaining topics. For example, when you are going for the sequential circuits, so you will be covering the flip-flop part. So related to flip-flop, or after the flip-flop, you can cover up the resistors and the counters too, because sometimes we get the questions based on these points as well. Sometimes you can expect the questions based on resistor, the counters, and once you get familiar with the flip-flop, it will be easy for you to understand the rest of the things too. And when you will be covering the combinational circuit, don't forget to cover up the output for the sum and the carry for the half adder and half subtractor, as well as the full adder and full subtractor, depending on their outputs. So sum and carry part, okay, as well as the subtracted output, as well as the borrow. So all that should be clear, that in terms of logic gates output expression. So all that you need to cover up, as well as you can relate it with the universal logic gates. How many universal logic gates will be needed to construct the half adder circuit, or the full adder, or the half subtractor, or the full subtractor. Same with comparator, multiplexer. Okay, so these are some of the topics you need to cover up. Another thing here I would like to tell you is that you can go for the K-map simplification as well. Even if you are just preparing the logic gates and some of the laws related to that simplification part, In that case, even you can work on the circuits, you can simplify the given expressions, but K-map sometimes can make the things more simple and less time taking for you, so you can cover up the K-map part as well. At least these many topics if you will be covering, you will find that in the previous years there are so many questions based on these topics which have been asked. So if you will cover up this part, you will be feeling more confident instead of leaving all the topics or not preparing any subject. It's very good that if you are preparing at least the important topics or the most important topics, it's always gonna be good. So I hope guys you have got the idea about the topics you need to prepare and you need to cover up, and I hope it's gonna be helpful for you. So thank you so much everyone for watching this video till the end. In case if you will have any questions and queries, you can let me know about it. Another thing, if you think you want to get the guidance by the top educators on Unacademy Plus, so then you can take the Unacademy Plus or Iconic subscription depending on which one you find more beneficial for you. And whenever you will proceed further to take the subscription, you can use and apply the referral code, which is Anjali A Live as mentioned here on the screen, or Anjali Arora. Both are correct, but at a time you can just use one referral code. Thank you so much everyone for watching this video till the end. Thank you.